All right, so today we're going to talk about the Haywire storm. Is it good? Surprisingly, yeah. Man, this one surprised me. I mean, man, I'm glad because man, this gun looks cool. Holy moly, this gun looks amazing. But I have to say, I had my doubts. I looked at this gun, I'm like, it's a semi-auto, man. And it's a classic set semi-automatic weapon. That's not good, right? That is a bad sign. Especially considering that it's like it falls into a very similar category of other guns that are already classic set. Like, it's kind of strange to see like this gun compared to the Jackal. They're very, very, very similar weapons, like crazy similar. So I was surprised. Like I just, didn't expect. I thought this gun was going to be an automatic weapon, and then I was like, oh, it's semi-auto. I'm like, oh, geez, low damage, impact per shot, able to fire very rapidly with a large mag and decent accuracy. I'm like, that doesn't sound impressive at all, man. Not impressive at all. But you know what? I was wrong. I was super, super wrong. I went into this gun with a pretty negative point of view, like expecting, something that was not impressive. I re-rolled it to give it a good shot, right? Full. I had crit rate, crit damage, mag size, damage to slowed and snared, solid build. But I didn't expect. I was expecting this gun to fall flat, and I was like, 42% chance to crit, not bad. 3,500 range, average. 7.2 fire rate, higher than I like for a semi-automatic weapon. I don't like to pull that trigger very much, and this gun fires a little faster than I'm comfortable, mashing that trigger. But you know what? Oh man, this gun pays itself off, bro. Holy moly, the Haywire Storm. Jeez, this gun far, far exceeded my expectations. Going into battle with this one, rocking the Ranger with pistol crit damage and Survivalist. I dominated the battlefield completely and utterly. I destroyed everything. Like, maybe it's a credit to the Ranger Deadeye being such an insanely overpowered class. But man, oh man, this gun wrecks so hard. I was just, even as a physical pistol fighting against water enemies, meaning I do not get any damage bonus at all from my physical element, at a very significant disadvantage. I still completely melted everything. This gun shreds so hard. If you just lay into that trigger, I find myself, kind of getting my aim down and then taking my thumb off of the aim and like aiming with just moving my body to where I need to be, and just so I can just lay into that trigger even harder, man. And then just like health bars just popping like pop pop pop. Like, this thing is just nasty power, just crazy stomping power. If you god rolled this gun, it would be on an even different, like on a god tier level. This is a top tier grade A wrecking ball of a weapon. And this thing is so nasty. If you actually got this gun with Affliction, it would be even better. Nothing wrong with slowed and snared. Slowed and snared is fine, but I prefer Affliction. Affliction is more damage, especially when you hit a target, get them really low, and then you attack another target, knowing that target's going to die without you having to pay attention to him is a big deal, right? You get that tick tick boom, especially when you're like shoot into a crowd. You hit a bunch of targets, and it does a bunch of extra damage that it's nice, man. Affliction is good. There's so many situations where an enemy has survived with a sliver of health, and I had to reload my gun. Click, click, click. Enemy dies. I'm just like, oh yes, Affliction for the win. So yeah, Affliction is way better than slowed and snared. Although for damage purposes, if you just delete a target, there's not really a large difference between Affliction and slowed and snared. This one slows him down a little bit, which can make them, it can slow their approach on you, even if it's ever so slightly. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with slowed and snared. The main thing is that you get that big, huge, massive damage bonus after the first shot. And because this one has a pretty high rate of fire, you get a lot less fluctuation from the crit variance. It's a very consistent, heavy, strong damage output with a strong crit rate. With the Ranger Deadeye, you're rocking well over 50% crit rate on this one. And yeah, it's a menace, man. This gun is an absolute menace. For those of you who didn't get, your hands on the Whisper 45, this is a perfectly acceptable alternative. This one is just as nasty as the Whisper, although the Whisper is a little bit better on your hands because it fires slower, which I like. So if you're going to use a semi-automatic weapon, I feel like you should use a slower gun, something around 4 to 5 fire rate feels much better, much less destructive on your trigger finger. Whereas this one is, I don't know if I could use this gun long term because it's so heavy on the trigger pulls. But man, there is no denying the absolutely ludicrous damage output of this weapon. It is beast mode. I had so much fun rocking this on the Ranger. Ranger just in general feels incredibly OP. You just can't die. You got that your teleportation. You can move around the battlefield. You can punch riots into the ground and just execute them. And this gun is just, it felt great, man. It felt great. It was exactly the playstyle that I enjoy, minus the semi-automatic. But it felt strong. I felt like a hitman, just walking around, just executing everybody in seconds. Oh, man. Haywire Storm. Is it good? It is top tier. Power, baby. Power. This gun is awesome. Totally awesome. It's funny, this gun, I know it feels okay. Time to kill is pretty good. Feels a lot better than the Ranger, to be honest. No, I mean the Ranger assault rifle. I think the Ranger is such an obscenely powerful character that he just makes this gun good. Because this gun fires way faster than I like to, pull the trigger. A scum. You're a bot. Like, no, I didn't just make fun of Battle Royale players. I would never do that. That's ridiculous. Honestly, this one feels actually really similar to the Whisper 45. Oh, actually, this one no. This one has slowed and snared, which for the most part is the same, unless you don't kill a target. If a target doesn't die, then that affliction will bite you in the butt. It's like whenever you don't finish a target, he has just a little bit of health left. You kick yourself. Like, dang it! If I only had affliction, he'd be dead right now. You guys gonna start it or what? Got the anti-smasher floors down. That seems smart. Yeah, I take it back. This gun's really strong. This gun would be so sick if you god rolled it. I can tell already. Like, if this gun is this strong right now, and I'm melting things without even being god roll, like, I'm deleting stuff like so hard right now. Oh, never mind. He's like, I went to kill somebody and he like got knocked off the edge by a knockback trap and just like, oh, never mind. Thank you, come again. Yeah, this gun's nasty. Nasty, nasty gun. Alright, Migs. Copper Haywire's a winner. This gun's actually like right up there with the Whisper 45 for sure. Has a very similar feel to it. Do I have a Whisper 45 made already? The Whisper 45 has a really slow fire rate, like a 4.95. This one is just a blazing fast 7.2. Well, I guess that's not blazing fast, but it's way faster. You're really just slamming that trigger hard. But man, it really just it brings the pain for sure. I mean, I'm fighting. You know, I'm tearing up. I'm killing tons of people. What are you talking about? I'm completely suppressing the entire side. I'm sorry, I'm not TN. I can't duplicate myself. Okay. Oh man, this gun. Oh, nasty. Can't believe I didn't run out of ammo. I was like, wow. Thought for sure I was gonna have to reload, and no, I killed everything. One clip. This thing's like just deadly accurate. Wicked fire rate. I'm not a big fan of fire rate, but man, it's undeniable how much damage this thing puts out with a huge fire rate. No, I'm not. I got way too many, man. I already got a God Roll Whisper, which is a very similar weapon, right? But for people who don't have the Whisper 45, this one is a solid choice. This thing is just nasty damage output, and debatedly less susceptible to crit variance because of the faster attack speed. The faster a gun attacks, you know, the better it is with crit. Which is hilarious that, you know, his friend was like, oh, your roll is bad because this gun fires too fast. I'm like, actually, the faster the gun fires, the better crit is. Hoorah! Dominating win. Beast, man. Beast! Holy cow. Oh, that gun. Oh, that gun. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm convinced, Migs. I'm convinced. Jeez, what a gun. Man, oh man. Man, you gotta slam that trigger hard. I think I just got carpal tunnel, but holy moly, that thing pumps damage. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, like and subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and comment down below if there's any other reviews you'd like me to cover. So enjoy this one. If you get the opportunity to pull this one out of the event store, like it is right now, don't miss out. This one, if you don't have a good pistol, this is definitely an answer for you. Alright guys, catch you guys next time. So if you like this video, come check us out on Twitch. We Twitch stream 15 to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every single morning starting at 9 a.m. We'd really appreciate the support. We're working really hard to grow the Twitch channel, so come and check us out. Come help us grow and be part of TeamVASH. Thanks guys.